Movies Not Movies invites you to check out No Problem Mac. Teaching and support for the Apple Mac, iPad, and iPhone. And best of all, they come direct to your home. Find out more at noproblemmac.com.
Are you ready for the Movies Not Movies podcast? That's a rhetorical question that assumes you are, in fact, ready. You know, like when a stand-up comic comes out and says, "How's everybody doing tonight?" And we're all supposed to scream and hoop it up with a ton of phony enthusiasm. So be like that, except not the phony part. It's Movies Not Movies, right now.
Hey everybody, welcome to Movies Not Movies. That's right, it's the podcast where we take a look at the best movies from America and around the world that don't exist, and talk to the people who don't exist that made them. I'm your co-host, James Napoli.
And I'm your co-host, Heidi Master Giovanni.
You want to get right into our movie tonight, or should we talk a little bit about who we are and what we do? Wait, you know what?
Yeah.
We're podcast hosts.
Yes.
Doing a show about
Good friends.
movies.
Good friends.
So that's about it, right?
Well, it's more than that, James.
Don't tell them we're good friends. I mean,
We are
nobody
good
wants
friends.
That doesn't sell.
That doesn't sell.
Good friends.
What does
Who cares
sell?
about good friends in this society?
Scandal sells.
That's right.
I don't have any scandal to talk about, do you?
Well, you threw hot coffee in my face this morning. I can't even see.
That doesn't even qualify as a scandal.
I'm just hoping in post-production that Billy can add a right?
It'd be unusual if I didn't throw hot coffee in your face.
I thought you were going to say it would be unusual if I didn't throw up. So that you had me going on that one. Once again,
Yes.
You may remember this from our previous podcast episode.
Or may not, because it may have been cut.
That's exactly
Yes.
right. You may be joining us. In fact, let's do a little pause so he
Okay.
can cut. Ready? And you may be joining us at a later point in the show that you never heard because
Yes.
we just tried to do some very forced and horrible warm-up.
Yes, and our wonderful producer, Billy, said, "What are you thinking?" And
Get
cut
that
it.
the hell out of
Yeah.
this show.
Make it stop.
It's a show about movies. Get to the damn movie,
Stop already.
you assholes. Which leads us
Intro. Yes.
All
Our
right.
movie this week.
It's a documentary.
It's a documentary. It's
We
quite
haven't done a
remarkable.
documentary yet.
No,
on
it's our
Movies Not
first
Movies.
documentary.
We're very excited
Yeah,
about
I'm
this,
excited.
and to have this particular filmmaker later in the show.
Yes. Very excited about that.
You guys all know the Morgan Spurlocks and the Michael Moores of the world.
Indeed,
They put their
indeed.
themselves in the movies.
Yes.
So we're going to be talking to later Michael Zangolo.
I believe that's how it's pronounced, James. I certainly hope so.
I hope so too. He'll correct us.
He will, of course, correct
because
us.
he'll be
yes.
fictional when he gets here.
That is
He'll-
correct.
If he
yes.
corrects us,
Whatever he
he'll have to
says.
correct a fictional name.
Yes, exactly.
So, actually, Michael does exist out
Yes,
there.
he does. Yes, he
gave
does.
us this title.
Gave
and we're
us
very
this
happy
wonderful
that he
title.
Did,
Very
and
excited.
created this beautiful film, An Asshole in Love.
Yep.
Okay, now the great thing about this, a documentary,
Mm.
defies expectations.
Very much so.
Yeah, you felt the same thing.
Very much, yes. Absolutely.
Okay, so first thing everybody needs to know in the audience is that there are a ton of towns called Love.
Not just in our country,
In
all around
America
the world.
and all
yes.
over the world,
Yes,
that's
yes,
right.
Yes.
So what Michael has done,
Mm-hmm.
putting himself out there, very hard to do, goes to each of these towns all over the country and behaves like a total freaking asshole.
That's correct. And we see the results.
That's
and
right.
they're different and they're
How-
interesting. Yeah.
How does that impact
Well,
the various people in each town?
and a town, let's keep in mind, a town called Love.
Well,
Where
there
you
you
would-
go
well,
again.
well, you know,
Finding the brilliant subtext of this
Stop.
film. That's a course must have been his motivation.
I'm
the town is
guessing.
called Love. I
Yes.
go to a place that supposedly stands for
Exactly.
love.
Because he didn't go to Peculiar, Missouri.
Exactly. Then
went to
he'd have to
Love.
behave in a
In
peculiar
a
manner.
peculiar way. Exactly.
Which is not, you behave in a peculiar manner. The people in the town go, well,
Yeah.
he's the town idiot. And,
Exactly.
and
are we.
Yeah,
We're in peculiar.
We'll let him go into the hardware store
Exactly.
and fall off a ladder and have
Exactly.
fun.
And
But
yes.
now
Yeah.
he's going into towns called Love and saying, I'm challenging
That is correct.
the
That is
name of your
correct.
town
That is
by
correct.
behaving like a complete
How much?
asshole.
How much are you going to put up with before you
Exactly right.
finally say, "Not feeling the love, pal"?
And look what comes out of this film. It leaves us with so much to think about.
Layers.
I mean,
Once
first
again,
of all, his first stop is Illinois.
Love, Illinois.
Town of Love, Illinois.
That is correct.
And in that place, I mean,
You would think, again, the people that are populating this town,
Love.
they're a little caught up in the name of their town.
That is correct.
So
That
they're
is
walking
correct.
around,
Smiling,
we live in love,
yeah,
aren't we
we're
so
so
great?
happy, yeah.
And, you know, everything is so loving in
Yeah.
this town.
I didn't buy it from the get-go, pal.
In walks Michael. What's the first thing
Exactly.
he does?
Well, he behaves like a total asshole.
Yes, but...
in the town square. He starts yelling obscenities at the top of his lungs.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Right
you know,
next to the statue of their founder.
Exactly.
Henry Love.
Exactly. Henry Love, yes.
He's a...
little-known historical figure.
Yeah.
And not the founder of every town named Love.
No, exactly.
Right? But this particular Henry Love was a villain in the Civil War.
Oh, really?
Yes. I did a little research on the machine, you know, and, misunderstood villain. And he had to escape. Mm-hmm. So he settled.
He took the Overground Railroad.
That is
which
correct.
is what the
that is correct.
lucky
the
white people got to do.
Exactly.
They built a whole Overground Railroad. It was separate.
Little known fact, too, Snidely Whiplash was apparently based on this particular historical figure.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Handlebar
another
mustache,
reference
twirling it
that
all the
is
time.
going to
The young
just
people will just...
welcome, welcome teenagers to the Movies Not Movies podcast.
I'm sad about that.
It's
I'm
a good
always
word,
sad.
though, Snidely Whiplash. It's very evocative. You
Exactly,
can see that kind
exactly.
of person. Anyway, let's get back to Michael. My
so
goodness.
there's Michael
so
standing next to the founder, the statue of the
not
founder.
only
not the actual,
let's be truthful. Not only standing next
not wearing
to,
pants.
climbing on it
yes,
naked.
exactly. Not wearing pants.
And yelling out how this town of love blows. He actually says that.
Yes, it says, in more evocative words, indeed. You know, he starts telling everyone what they can do to him in their stupid town.
And then what he does to the statue,
yes.
Again,
shocking.
It would be, we may be able to use sound effects too, but it would have to be
at
something.
most. Yeah, exactly.
It's not.
I know, exactly.
It's not going to work that well.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
that's the Illinois debacle.
Yes, and
defacing the memory of Henry Love,
of
the
Henry
man
Love.
who escaped on the Overground Railroad too.
Who did a fine job of defacing his own memory with his behavior.
Now I don't know my geography very well.
No, neither do I.
Is Kentucky moving west from Illinois, or what do you have to go back?
I have no idea. I'm
Anyway,
embarrassed to say. I'm pretty sure it's west. I have no idea.
His
it's
next
embarrassing.
asshole-ish behavior is in Kentucky. He
Love Kentucky.
Mississippi.
Yes.
Texas, Virginia, Arizona, but the capper.
Yeah.
Estonia. He leaves
travels,
the country.
And let's be frank also, behaves like a total asshole on the Lufthansa flight to Estonia. Practically gets himself thrown off.
I'm so glad you brought that up because it's the getting to each town of love. He exploits that too.
James,
behaves like a total asshole on trains.
It's the journey. It's not the asshole.
Absolutely
Don't you think?
Right.
I mean, isn't that at least a little bit of the message here?
It's the getting there.
It's the getting there.
To the assholeness.
That is correct. And then again, we have to ask ourselves, how do people become such assholes?
Well, Michael tends to explore that issue.
Yeah, in this clip,
simply
I think
by
we're about to see.
being an asshole.
Yes.
So, we're going to go to a clip now. This is the culminating moment where he gets all the way to the town of Love, Estonia.
Yep.
And you know what? We're just going to let this clip
Let's
speak
let
for
it
itself.
speak for itself.
What
in
a
Estonian.
huge asshole he is.
My God.
In this clip.
Yep.
Check out this exclusive clip from Movies Not Movies.
Welcome to a humble borscht restaurant, my good fellow. Here is a world-famous beet soup. The people of Love, Estonia, live to be 123 because of this beet soup. You taste, you enjoy. God bless.
Oh, great. Let's just take a taste here. Borscht schmorscht. If I had to live to 123 ingesting this swill, I'd shoot myself in the head right now. Who's got a pistol?
What do you say? But I... Well, this is a family recipe.
With family like that, who needs enemas? But what of love? Argamida amastus.
And you insult me in Estonian? You!
You asshole! Your insults have given Grandma a heart attack!
She'll be fine. I'm sure you guys have a health plan because, ooh, socialized medicine. You're so cool. Commies.
Why you? You are such an asshole!
You realize you just totally effed with our producer Billy by whispering
God, Billy, I'm so sorry.
before we came in.
I'm sorry, Billy.
We're supposed to come smoothly out of the clip.
Billy's so
and look
nice.
what happens. You
He's
had to
so
throw in a
nice.
whisper.
I'm so sorry.
Extra work for him.
Oh no, Billy, you're so lovely, and I'm so sorry.
Anyway, now can we just what balls?
Seriously.
On Michael
Seriously.
Zangolo.
My God.
To go to this tiny little
Where
village.
everybody knows everybody's
There's like
probably
8 people live there, right?
Exactly.
There's a tiny little restaurant,
Tiny
little waffle hut,
yes,
I believe.
Yes. Tiny.
He goes in,
Yeah.
gets himself some lunch,
Yeah.
and then spits out the beet soup
Yeah.
in their faces.
Screaming at the top of his lungs, borscht schmorscht, which apparently loses nothing in the translation into Estonian.
That's true. You know that the
Universal.
SCH before the second word.
It's universal.
Goes
no?
all over the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I believe in French. You know French very well.
Also,
merde, schmerd.
schmerd,
right?
is just classic.
It's people.
Yes.
We take that around the world.
It doesn't
so,
work that well in German or Yiddish.
Okay.
Schmutz.
Schmutz. Ah, okay.
So
They're
that's
up
a
against
little
it.
that's a little bit of a problem. But other than that,
But so you see how it
Yes,
crosses over. They
yes,
get very
yes.
offended.
well,
the soup
understandably,
hits
the
the
grandmother
walls of this tiny little.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 2
Yeah.
tables in the
Two
whole restaurant.
tables and a grandmother and the family. The
Yeah.
grandmother, a tiny little woman. I mean, maybe 4'2".
She made the beet soup.
Made the beet
She has
soup.
a heart attack
She has a heart attack, but before she
right
does,
in front of him.
But before she does, James, she basically makes his point and beats him to beats BEATS him to within an inch of his life.
It's a beautiful,
That's a powerful
it's a very
woman.
powerful
That's a
scene, and
powerful
it
woman.
shows you how far, how far a documentary filmmaker will
That
go
is correct.
to make the kind of statement
That is correct.
that they need to make.
And he's screaming and apparently learned the Estonian for this in a sense that he
Getting
was going
ready,
to push
preparing
things
for the
too
role.
far.
Yeah.
He is screaming as she beats him, but what of love? But what of love?
Oh my! Because that brings us back to the. You call yourselves love?
I-
Nice going,
I-
Estonia.
yeah.
The other thing he does, which is very, very ballsy.
Yeah.
He said with his wounded,
Yeah,
face.
I mean, he's a mess,
His
James.
face is swollen up.
He's a mess
And he's
at
going,
that point.
oh, socialized medicine.
Yes.
You're so cool.
Yes.
I mean, that's
Yes.
bringing that capitalistic
Exactly.
American viewpoint to this other.
Taunting them.
He's an asshole.
He's a total
There's
asshole.
no other way to put it.
There is no love for this asshole.
So
in
we have
love.
been around the world with him. He's gone to
Yes.
Estonia.
Yes.
We're going to listen to
remarkable.
We're going to listen to another clip right now.
Yeah.
This is his excursion to Mississippi,
Yeah. Oh boy.
about which again
I was on the edge of my seat.
we don't need to say anything. When we
No.
come back from this clip, we're going to have Michael Zangolo with us.
Yeah.
He's going to talk about the
I hear
process.
his jaw has been unwired, so he will actually be able to communicate
that's
with
right.
us, which is nice.
just in time for
Just
our
in time,
podcast.
thank
The
God.
wires
Good
came
timing.
off the
Good
jaw.
timing. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
all of those places he visited, every single time, I think he had to have his jaw rewired.
Within an
Didn't it
inch-
take actually 7 years to make this?
That
film?
is correct.
Because with
That is
each
correct.
visit,
Yeah.
behaving like an asshole.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Need a jaw wiring.
Yeah, and need a lot of recovery time. So yes.
So we're glad he's feeling
it was-
better?
You know what it was, James? This documentary. It was a what?
Labor of love.
Love.
Beautifully
Thank you.
done.
Thank you.
We're very happy that he's feeling better enough.
Thank God. Poor
and
man.
can come back to talk to his speech is still not exactly right, but
No.
he'll be he'll be
We will.
putting
We,
up a,
we would have subtitles, except
it's
well,
radio or
yeah,
podcast or whatever the
yeah,
hell you call it.
Yeah, it's a labor
All right,
of
so
love,
Michael Zangolo being an asshole
Yeah.
in Mississippi. Here
Yep.
we go. And when we
Wow.
come back, Michael himself.
Yep.
As mayor of the town of Love, Mississippi, may I say that our community is pleased and proud to unveil this statue as a testament to the power of our great name. All of us here in love. Sir? Well, now, my good sir, if you would stop urinating on our statue, we can get these proceedings underway.
Is this Love, Mississippi? Because I thought it was Shove, Mississippi. Can I just say unequivocally, I hate every one of you hayseed hillbilly hicks. If I could piss on every one of you instead of this statue, it would make my trip to this godforsaken dung heap worthwhile.
Why, you little. Come on, Town of Love, get him!
Yeah, let's get this guy. Who's he think he is coming into our town?
Yeah, bring it on, you Cro-Magnon throwback! Keep it up, douchebag. I like it.
We're done here, people.
He's such an asshole.
Wow, Heidi.
Incredible, James.
What an asshole, right?
I mean, such an asshole, right?
There's no other way to say it.
I am completely overwhelmed by what an asshole that guy is.
And yet an asshole in love.
Yes.
So
yes.
a movie that delivers on its title, Heidi.
It delivers beautifully, and I want to say kudos to the filmmakers, because not every movie, I suspect you agree with me, does that.
No. If you take, say, for example, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
You read my mind.
There's a
girl.
A girl.
That's
right?
it. Okay, I give them that.
You occasionally see the tattoo.
Exactly.
Or do you even?
Well, and I mean, I
you get
not
3
long enough to
movies
know.
out of that,
yeah,
and now
exactly.
there's a TV series, I think.
Exactly. And you know, and James, by the way, apropos series, I would love to see more of this asshole. I would like to see, and I'm just thinking, I know there are probably more towns named Love, but how about an asshole in Heat? Because there's got to be a town somewhere named Heat.
And just the idea.
Yeah, just the idea, but also, darling, one more, an asshole in Hell. Because I know for a fact there's a Hell, Michigan, and I bet you there's more than one.
That's a beautiful idea.
Thank you.
Wanting to see more of this asshole is in itself a beautiful concept.
Yes. And
but the asshole
like,
himself is not here yet, unfortunately.
No, the asshole is late.
He's late getting to the studio,
Yes.
but kindly,
it happens.
His manager,
Yes.
Agnes Agnecosta, our surprise guest today,
Lovely to
has
see
joined
you,
us
Agnes.
to fill in for a moment. So thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for being here. Lovely to have you.
Thanks for having us. We really appreciate it. Yeah, he'll be here shortly. He just texted me.
Oh, nice.
Okay, super nice guy though. We hear.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
So weird.
Yeah, I know.
It's nuts.
People meet him and they're always really shocked. He's a.
Well,
he's a
we're
real
really looking
doll.
forward to meeting him.
Very
Hopefully
much
any
so.
second.
Very much so.
Yeah. I'm glad he's not here. I just wanted to give you a heads up to not mention this Beatles song, All You Need Is Love.
Oh,
Just,
that's a
if you
trigger
could
for
not
him?
mention that, do yourselves a favor.
Yeah.
A little bit of a trigger sets him off?
It does, yeah.
Okay, well,
So
that's
thank
good.
you.
I in the interest of full disclosure, I'm quite a blurter. Agnes, so I don't know about
It's
you.
hard.
It's hard.
I mean,
know
people
you
tell
guys-
you not to do something, and then you end up doing it, like
What
in
is
the
it?
horror movies.
Exactly. Thank you. Don't go in the basement. I'm going in the basement.
You go,
Listen, I know you're joking, but I'm serious because it's a traumatic for me.
all right,
Oh,
all right.
okay,
We'll
all
do
right.
our best.
You know what?
We'll
You
do
know
our
what
best,
we're gonna
but
do? We're gonna make
now
it work,
that it's
Agnes.
been
We'll make
planted,
it work.
it's going to be hard, but
Yeah,
we'll do
but
our
we're
best.
you know what? We're professionals.
And in fact,
we'll make it
hey,
work.
here he is now. Michael Zimballo, everybody.
Michael,
So
not
sorry.
a problem. Not a problem.
I value your time.
We value you.
I value you people.
Oh, he is a nice guy
so
already.
sweet.
You can tell.
Cherish your presence. I got I got my lavalier mic on. Is that good? Oh, good. Excellent.
She's already, we can tell. You
No,
are
we're
a
a
nice
nice
guy.
guy.
What
Oh,
is this?
that's very sweet of
There's
you to
no
say.
asshole in love joining us in the
delayed
studio.
on the 10. There was an accident.
Oh,
And I
no.
stopped to help. And what is really, really strange and kind of coincidental is that it was Courtney Love. Who
That
broke
you
down on
stopped
the
to
side of the
help?
road. Yeah, she was in a van. And what's even weirder is she was with Mike Love. Of the
Oh
Beach
my
Boys.
gosh! Look at that.
And Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Wow.
the
Love
actress.
follows you around. So,
So
who was,
3 people
was there
in a
anybody
And there was
else?
a fourth. There was fourth. Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Oh,
Oh.
all right.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's
That seems strange,
that's
doesn't
Courtney
it?
Love,
Right.
Mike Love from the
Right.
Beach Boys, Jennifer Love Hewitt,
Jennifer
and
Love
Terrence
Hewitt,
Trent D'Arby in
Terrence
the
Trent
same
D'Arby.
van.
In the same van.
Amazing.
Jeez, can I just say, the Beatles, All You Need Is Love.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, you guys.
Oh, it's okay, Michael.
Oh no, I did it, didn't I?
Yeah,
See, you told
yeah,
me.
you did. Yeah, you
Jiminy
did.
Christmas.
Said not to, Heidi, and
I know.
It's
That
okay.
song is the worst song
Oh
that
no,
was ever
that's not
written.
true.
What,
That's not true.
All you need is
The worst
I
song
can't
that
even
was ever
say
written
it.
is
I mean,
Hotel
the
California.
idea that you can get by, you need oxygen, you need food,
Well,
you need
it's-
sleep.
it's not
All you need
literal.
is love. That makes
Michael,
no
it's
sense.
it's not
You
literal.
people are stupid motherfuckers, and I'm gonna whip my dick out. I'm gonna piss on your entire studio, and I've had asparagus, so it's gonna stink.
stink.
Oh, that's
Wow.
no.
Okay.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
No, it's actually not right. No.
You miserable little insect of a man. Who's that guy at the board there? The guy
Billy.
in
That's
NASA
our producer.
hat.
That's our fantastic
well, fuck
producer.
you, Billy.
Oh,
Fuck
no,
you
no,
very
no,
much.
no. Oh, no, you
What
didn't.
kind of name is Billy anyway?
no, you
Don't
didn't.
you make fun of our
Not Billy.
producer.
Listen, I don't know what you guys
Willie in it.
expected. Michael, it's okay.
Billy is
It's
off
all right.
limits.
I'm gonna,
I told you not to say anything.
You with your glasses, your fucking glasses there.
me?
What, you can't see? You need
You
glasses?
probably got contacts.
4
Fuck
eyes?
your contacts,
You miserable-
buddy.
I don't have contacts. Everything's blurry to
It's
me.
okay. They're just a couple of hacks, Michael.
I
Don't
know
worry about
they're
it.
jokes. I'm going to urinate
You're
on them. I'm
sitting
going to
there in
urinate in
those
the entire
shoes calling
studio.
us hacks?
Well, African masks
are
are
you
hanging
kidding
from the
me right
wall.
now?
I'm going to
Not
urinate
be
on the
serious.
African masks.
And then
Yeah, sure,
this
but
one.
you're not saying anything against Heidi, are you?
Oh,
At least
Heidi,
have that.
Heidi, she's cute.
Oh,
Ha James.
She's kind of cute.
James.
jeez. Well, that.
I mean, I could do without the qualifier, kinda, but thank you, Michael. Thank you. And you know,
that was quite a lot of conflict there. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it makes me want to mention All You Need Is Love again.
Oh,
Just-
Jesus
James,
Christ.
You are horrible.
I cannot believe
Now-
you
now-
are terrible, terrible human beings.
now James is just
Now I'm going to pee on Heidi, too.
Oh no, I don't think so because
And
that
I've
was
had
college.
asparagus, it's gonna
That was-
smell.
That was college. I'm done with those days. No, I don't think so.
You
Yeah,
too.
I think not. I
Take
think
If
in
I
the
didn't know
bait.
better,
I'm what?
I
I'm
would say
very
you are
angry.
using this appearance on Movies Not Movies as a little plug for how crazy you really get out there in the world, asshole in love. You two.
Did you hear Agnes
Well-
just said we took the bait? You took the bait,
You
James.
took
I didn't
the
take
All
the
right.
bait.
Okay. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my gosh, we
I
were
feel bad.
gullible or
Embarrassed.
what?
What a fool I've been.
You
Yeah,
have been
you're
such a
silly.
fool.
You're
You
a
know what,
handsome
Michael?
man.
Yeah.
You asshole.
Oh.
Well, Agnes is kind of
Guys.
an asshole too.
Yes.
Yeah, you're an asshole too.
I know we're all
you.
assholes.
It's a
Thank you
team
very
of
much.
assholes, and
Thanks
I
for
mean that
making
as a
us two
compliment.
podcast professionals look like total
Total
jerk-offs
assholes.
in front of the entire world. Thanks a lot.
Oh, we love you.
Just the same, much success with the film, you two.
Thank you.
Everybody go out and see Asshole in Love.
Bravo,
And I know
bravo.
you'll enjoy it. And
Yes.
hopefully we'll get those sequels like Heidi mentioned.
I want him asshole in heat, asshole in hell.
Michael and Agnes, thanks for
Bravo,
being on the show.
bravo.
Thanks for
You're
joining.
welcome. It's been a
And thank
pleasure.
you all for joining us on Movies Not everybody. What an asshole. Look at me. I made a little
Such
club.
such an asshole.
All right, let's go to the outro. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Movies Not Movies was created by James Napoli, Billy Marchese, and Heidi Mastrogiovanni. It was produced by Billy Marchese and written by James Napoli and Heidi Mastrogiovanni. Additional interview segment and movie clip performances by Chip Phillips and Julie Perkins. Film clip sound designed by Dick Schroeder. And your announcer is me, Bo Weaver. Visit Movies Not Movies on Facebook and Twitter for more exclusive content and information on how to interact with our podcast. Thanks for listening to Movies Not Movies. And until next time, keep it fake, everybody.